Hello there, and welcome to episode 15 of Equal Board, the first season of the World at War. And, wow, we have our first artifact, theft. We have agitated animals in the sky, and the world is just as it should be. I have plans for today to react properly to this theft. For one, we will obviously find out who stole it, and just conquer them in response. And of course, we will create a vault where henceforth all of our artifacts will be stored, because seriously, we can't let that happen at a time. It's just, no. This place here is a cesspool of criminal activities, and yeah, it's a rough, tough world, but luckily we have a rough, tough squad making justice happen if necessary. So, the vault. I came up with the idea that no place should be better than down here, right? We're going to build the center of authority for the city down here, so logically, the vault needs to be here. The most fun part is we can actually make the vault happen here in this area, because we can still go downstairs here. There's still room. I love that. So this is one of the first things that we're going to get started with today, because I hate my artifacts being stolen. This is just, stings, you know? It's one of those things I hate to have on my worlds happening. Don't you too? So, therefore, we're going to act on that. Not only do we dig out the vault there, we're also going to build some pedestals where we're going to put the artifacts onto, because that will make sure that it's going to be very, very hard to steal them. As far as I know, thieves can't interact with pedestal items as easily as those that are lying around in a container. But this game has mechanics for treachery and thievery complots and stuff like that. So it could be very well one of our own that has picked up the artifact and has given it to the thieves. Should really not lose that option out of our sights. And there will be, of course, a justice system on coming soon. I usually play my Dwarf Fortress games like that. If there is a necessity for a justice system, I'll bring it. If not, we don't have a police. It's that simple. So our vault, we're going to start out small. It's going to be a smallish vault with expansion capabilities. There we go. I think I'm going to order production of trap parts here too, so we can properly save this, keep this place safe and secure. I'm so fed up with people stealing my stuff. I hate that so much. Alright, so we have in our fortress here, there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. We obviously won't be able to store them all. It's 13. I didn't count properly here. But, yeah. Okay. There's quite some literature here around. This must be from all the people that died in here. So, yeah. Let's not get sidetracked. Those many books, though. So we need pedestals for the artifacts. Let's order these. And I'm going to order them specifically here. Electrum pedestals. Come on. If we're going to get down this road, we're going to go down this road in a very, very luxurious and thoughtful way. So, let's see. We should be able to make that. But we seem to be entirely out of fuel. How obvious. So, yeah. Oosh. How many dead trees are lying around there on the surface? Obviously not enough. The answer is almost always like that. So we're going to chop down a few more. so the forges can find fire again. I think I'm going to keep it like that. Obviously, building a magma workshop would be very, very much more efficient, but sometimes, you know, I like the challenge. I like to imagine that with a world at war, this has an impact on the folks that are living here too. So, in short, they love provoking the nature here and getting to beat the hell out of them. That's at least how I want to handle it lore-wise, what we're doing here. That's a wonderful thing about Dwarf Fortress. You can play it however you want to and make up a nice, drunken, or megalomaniac, or whatever story for yourself. In this case, our story is a story of puking dwarfs that haul logs under the burning daylight back into their burrow. That's not as glorious as I had imagined it, but if you go downstairs, things get glorious at least. As soon as I have mined away those fire clay walls, they don't look too luxurious at all. Alright, so with that extra amount of tree murdering that we have done here, we might be getting to some point of electrum production, but I really need more. We should really go for more fighters now that I have more population. The last episode just robbed me blind, basically, with all the horrible murder and mayhem that happened in the tavern vicinity. Or was it the last episode? I don't know anymore. I just know that the fallout of these events really did sting. And, well. Anyways, let's see. We should be chopping more trees, if you ask me. I also feel as if I want to put stones around here entirely. Let's do that. So, let's change the footprint of Dwarf Fortress. It's always a fun thing to do. Alright. We're gonna be needing all the limestone that we can get. I have always only a low amount of these on storage, but that's mostly because I don't order more of them. So we're gonna get started now with just putting a nice ring of floor around our base's footprint so the pesky trees stop growing there. No tree can grow on stone. It's a neat little dwarven trick. It's not really a trick, you see. But whatever. So we have a tall order on the limestone blocks, don't we? But I don't mind them to be done slowish. Alright, an injured citizen still, so the bookbinder seems like he's dying. So let's see. Well, why is nobody helping here? Or is there just, Sometimes people get battered up so badly that even the doctor's help is not doing enough. I see you, goblin. They're sneaking around my whole fortress here. Alright, so we need to put a floor down on the vault. Yeah. Let's go for proper bronze flooring, because this is a vault, is it? It's not a shabby place. It's a place of grandeur, where our artifacts are getting stored so grabby goblins can pick them up. I'm so sure it's been the goblins. Or the elves, or both. And then they manipulated one of my own poor dwarves to steal it for them and give it then to them. That's how they work. I'm not making this up. This is actually what they do. If they are spinning a complot, they talk with one of your people in the tavern, make him drunk or something like that. That's what I don't know too much in detail, but at some point they go out and steal your stuff. Anyways, I'm traumatized. You barely even notice. It's an Aventurine figurine. That's so cool. I'm alright. That you know, I like this so much because we are working with the gemstone here itself a lot in our decorations, and figurines are a staple work of our fortress. So it's I like that. So, masterfully designed image of Stozu, snarling witch the goblin, and a dog. The dog is striking down the goblin. I love this already. The artwork relates to the killing of the goblin in the year 239. They know it too. I tell you, they know it too what happened there. They know who stole the artifact. That's their way of telling us. Anyways, I hope that I get this done quickly enough before further artifacts get stolen. I have had only once a fortress where I had a similar problems, and I didn't solve it with such a glorious vault like we're doing it here, but I also did just lock away all my artifacts because obvious reasons. Okay, who forgot to pasture up the animals? Icon did. Oh boy. Oh boy. There are so many of them not getting their grass to feed on, or lichen. Underground moss. They seem to be happy and content with it, though. Alright. So, they didn't make a single display yet. I was so afraid that this would be exactly what I'd be looking upon. So, you know what that means. More trees must die. So, Nolok Throne Teeth wants to entertain our citizens. No. The tufted controls. They can also stay tufted, but somewhere else. Not at my place. Go tufting somewhere else. We're getting a xenophobic streak today. The Elf Flasher comes to steal our stuff. I mean, seriously. What does he want to steal? Admired Shear, the Blizzard of Scaling. Did they come for the sock again? No, at least that. At least not the sock again. But what is it this time? Here. It's the figurine. A limestone figurine. Of a... I don't know who's killing whom on that one. I don't care too much. I do know that this elf is dead meat. The fenced skins will see to that. There's nothing more satisfying than a thief getting cobbled down by my military. You know, I already thought that bringing down hordes of goblins and the like was fun, but then I started this world at war and started slaughtering the thieves. Boy, does it feel good to kill them off. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. It's time for the third squad. The certain pollies. Nah. Yeah, I have really a lot of... I take a lot of names, but seriously, guys, pick up another one. The Sorcerer's Boots. Yeah, that's at least funny. That's at least a funny name. And it's fitting because I want to send them outward to conquer places, so the Sorcerer's Boots it is. That's such a dwarfish name. I like it. So, we're taking again total scrubs in terms of military. Give them armor, give them weapons, and just see them punching each other until they are experts at fighting. That's how dwarvish soldiers are made. Not making this up again, this is just how it works. So, we have a slight shortage on weaponry. That's, how come? I'd assume that some of the bronze battle axes that I made have been picked up by lumberers, and yeah, that's just what it does. Alright, they'll practice wrestling until the bronze battle axes are ready, so that'll be not a problem. Just pushing this upwards now a little bit to give this job a little bit more of a priority. Especially I want to put it above all the other forge jobs, so my soldiers get their gear quicker. Okay. So, it's still a necessity to forage our stuff, as our food stockpiles are still low. Alright. More people arriving. This might become a problem with the fact that we don't produce enough food yet. Alright. I guess with the next caravan I'll be buying some seeds if they bring some. Where were my fields again? Here. So we still have no pigtail seeds back. Oh shoot. Yeah, they cooked it all away, them dumbos. So yeah. I will order a set of bronze short swords right afterwards, because we need a cavern squad too. I need to get the ability to forage down there. I really did a dumb thing there with the seeds. I thought for once I could be smarter than usual, and it all ended up with me being dumber than usual. That's that. Anyways, let's not be too hard on ourselves. It's always worth trying out something and learning something instead of just doing the same things and not learning anything anymore. Alright, so let's get downstairs and we're going to... Wait a sec, this is actually not deep enough yet. This is not the bottom level. It's going down really deep. Nice. So here, that's where we're going to hit town. This is where we're going to get ourselves our underground barracks going. This is where we're going to get ourselves our underground foraging going. Brings me the extra advantage of getting easy access to underground lumber, because it's getting more and more dangerous outside here to forage. We're still gonna do it because, you know, it's just free food and drink. And eventually my my smart dwarfs will be able to make some food out of any of these things. I mean, it is by far... It's far away from being a scary situation, but at the same time, I really don't want them to be... I did forget to configure them. I don't want to lose track of this, because this could spiral out of control quite quickly and easily. I didn't even announce that a barracks yet. I thought I already did. Well, the sorcerer's boots can live here, so this pit of criminality is properly sealed away. Alright, the Vermilion Communion wants a temple. The Tufted Controls asking again for entertainment. Or allowance of the same. Wow, this is... this temple is so... blingy. There's so much bling in that one. Alright, anyways, so the Vermilion Communion. We're going to give that temple... I think I overdid it with the gold there. Anyways, we're going to give them some place where they can do their religious business. That's going to be here. It's a nice spot where we can dig out a great hall for them, which stays expandable. I like that. So we're going to drop a few negative areas here, so it's looking nicer. And that's gonna be their temple for the time being. Dampstone located. Not good news. Alright. I mean, we're going to keep chopping trees up there because the agitated animals are more pesky than anything else. So I'm not too afraid of these. So, the Vermilion Communion. I want to check out what kind of religion they are before I choose materials. Vermilion Communion. What kind of people are you? They're worshipping Id the Grey Rock, the god of jewels. Alright. So that makes it fairly easy. Let's redraw that one. Well, with the God of Jewels, I'll just put up jewel windows and the like, and we'll be fine. It's gonna be a very, very easy way of making these fellas happy. Trying my best lately to make... Oh, that one... Trying my best lately to make these temples more fitting to the gods. It's still a very, very long work in progress, as the dwarven gods are mostly very, very abstract. But if it's a god of jewels, I mean, in this case, it's fairly easy, right? Okay, so Vermilion Communion. Oh, I can't type at that screen. Somebody fix this, please. You know, it's the little things that just, yep, as soon as I type something, even if the cursor is in there. Oh, well. We're gonna get there. We've got to do it manually. DF Hack can't fix everything. But they're working on it. I know it. They're great people. Alright, there's the Cathedral of Coal. It's an interesting name for a god of jewels, don't you agree? Alright, Cathedral of Coal it is. If I could, I'd be laying down a floor of gemstone for them, but I can't. Which is a tragedy, but it is what it is. We're going to go with a bronze floor nevertheless. And I bet that alone will be already fixing up the value of this place enough to allow them to have a priest there. Okay. Ooh, the first display is being made. Nice. I don't know, these tufted controls guys, they keep asking repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly for allowance to entertain our people. I'm getting suspicious here. Getting very, very suspicious vibes. Why, if they are such good bards, does nobody else hire them? Huh? They're up to something. They want my artifacts. They won't get them. So, as soon as the pedestals are forged, we're going to go and put the artifacts under protection. And I have to... The human macemen, I'll live to fight another day. This time, they didn't tell me for which artifact they came for. I guess this one is ashamed of the fact that he came for the artifact sock. I bet that's what it is. Where did this guy disappear into? Did he just stealth? Wow. I think for the first time I ever saw how somebody actively went into hiding and then disappeared. Alright. That guy did actually disappear. I'll live to fight another day. And so he did. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But on the bright side, we can now assign a priest to the Vermilion Communion. Isn't that nice? Dead Thief would have been nicer. They come back, that's the worst thing about it. This guy goes now home to his guys, tells him everything he saw, every trap that we had, so everybody now, his faction can ignore our traps. You need to kill those thieves if you can. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. We're going to put the Gelder to the Holy Coals rank. Why do I keep having so many people that are so versed in cutting animals' balls off? I don't know why. So, there's our first pedestal. Alright, we're going to go and get that sock down here, because I know that somebody already came for Puzzle Elder, the Severe Brother. It's just what it is. It's an artifact sock. And I bet that I can't type in the name. Let's see if I can type in the Dwarfish name. Luzlemukir. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Of course not. Ah, this system is so useless. Alright, maybe we're getting lucky and we'll find it here among the socks. Here. Why should it appear if I type in Luslemukir? Huh? Why? It's only called like that. There's no reason to bring it up under such easier circumstances. So what do we have here? A huge blob of steam. The beast's Spothrib. Alright, this guy is a joke. This guy is a joke. Alright. So, luckily we don't have an entrance to the caverns yet. Oh, one of ours has risen from the dead to haunt us. So, time to make a slab. Good. So we have done these parts, and now the pedestals are not coming along quickly enough. We need to chop more trees. Yes, to the trees. They burn so nicely and make our pedestals happen. By the way, why isn't anybody cutting them trees? Something wrong with our woodcutters? No. They're just bumming around, that's all. Alright. So, it's been a quite wild episode on my end, especially since there's been just so much chaos and dismay on the because of the theft of the artifact there. We're still not done yet. I still have to work on a few things, but at least we have the sock on a pedestal here. Let's start. So we're going to fetch in a few doors here. I think I'm just going to smooth the floor here, and the next step will be traps. We need to set up some traps. I don't know how effective those traps will be, but yeah, let's hope. But with the current shortage of firewood, let's call it like that, I'm going to take things slowly here. Okay. No, we're not accepting any people these days. Okay, so this place's flooring comes down really, really nicely. We need to build a proper staircase here still eventually, but one thing at a time. Now, we're gonna fetch a blueprint for that, but not for today. This episode is almost at its end, and I think, well, all in all, I'm very, very happy with the fact that we got ourselves a containment system here going, and, well, the rest is just a matter of time. We now needed to just put in enough fuel into the system until the electrum bars are made and the electrum pedestals have been forged, and then the rest is just what it is. I love the fact that we're starting now to work on our environment here, and the actual tower can begin, because I will make a tower, a nice tower with a wide base that narrows while it goes up a little bit. So I don't know how to call that in English. I know how to call it in German when you do stuff like that, but whatever. So I've got my plans, and I'm very, very happy to continue them on the next episode. So leave me your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and as per usual, feel free to check out the description box. There's plenty of Dwarf Fortress to watch down there, and I've done 2 sagas already in 2 different worlds with lots of different fortresses, so feel free to check them out. I'd be happy to have you there. Also, feel free to support the channel financially if you'd be so kind. That would mean a terrible lot to me. Many thanks to everybody who does support the channel, and many thanks to you for watching this video up until the very end. And see you all next time. Bye bye.